Okay, so my portion of the presentation focuses on drug trends in society. As defined in Webster's dictionary, as a verb, a trend is something that emerges as popular and which is currently popular. Unfortunately, not all trends are a good thing. When we think of trends, we think of products that become popular in the mainstream, like Nike running shoes and music, clothing labels, or a certain type of perfume. Drugs also become trends. In the 1960s, LSD was made very popular amongst the hippie generation. Crack became popular in the 80s. The 90s saw ecstasy's popularity soar in the rave scene. Crystal meth reared its ugly face in the millennium. And at the present time, Canadian doctors' prescription pads have been flying with prescriptions for Oxycontin, which has increased by 850% in the past 10 years. As many of you know and love, marijuana has held its ground over the years and remains the most popular illicit drug worldwide. In researching drug trends, I was able to know what contributes to making a drug trendy. Drugs are introduced in such a way to make money off the poor. A neighborhood full of poverty is usually targeted because of the many marginalized people that's already inside its boundaries. It's easy prey for a drug dealer, hungry to fill his pockets with profits. The age of a person also depicts what drugs are used by certain people. Take Viagra, for instance. Many men, 55 plus, have the highest percentage of usage for this drug. In terms of crystal meth, women and men between the ages of 15 and 24 have a very high prevalence of use for this drug. I'm not going to go into much more depth here. However, think about this for a moment. Do you ever think you will ever see, with your own eyes, a senior citizen who has a serious crack problem? Or run into a toddler who is being treated for alcohol abuse? I think not. Just like you would rarely find a heroin junkie or a crystal meth addict living in a mansion in an upper-class neighborhood like Bridle Path. Unfortunately, you will find them sitting at the corner of Sherbourne and Queen looking for their next fix. I will now pass the torch on to Lindsay. Thank God my job is done here. So take it away, Lindsay.